and welcome back to my channel, TorAthena, where today I'm doing something I don't usually do, and it's a comic review. Okay, I used to do comic reviews, but what I'm doing now is I'm doing comic reviews in between all the other little videos I do, because I spoil you. Yet one, my office is a mess, so I'm recording in my bedroom, which I haven't recorded in a very long time. I've actually had a move around now, so it's a very different setup. Also, there's like a party going on outside where I can only, like from the sounds of it, there is at least 6 goats. So if you can hear any weird noises behind the camera, I can't see what it is, but it doesn't sound good, okay? But yes, I finally got back into getting comics and reading them, and I'm not letting that go to waste. I am reviewing a comic. So help me God. I am reviewing a comic and it is going up on YouTube. So shall we begin? Well, today I wanted to talk to you about the comic The Hunt by Image Comics. Created, written and drawn by Colin Lorimer and coloured by Joana Lafuente. I'm really sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I do try and search online for names to make sure I pronounce them right, but I couldn't find Joanna on YouTube or someone saying her name out loud on YouTube, so I am really, really sorry. The cover price is $3.99 and it looks, just from the cover alone, my kind of book. I love horror. I especially love horror comics. I think they're my probably favourite type of comic to read. So I was very excited to pick this up. It was the first one I picked up this week and I was excited. It's kind of hard to tell you what happens because when I go online to read the synopsis of the plot, I have to admit none of that seems to have happened yet. That seems to be the plot for the overall story arc and not the first issue. But basically there is a teenager called Ola and she cannot tell the difference between reality and dreams. We are under the impression this is because something horrible happened to her in her childhood, and we learn a lot as we go on in this first issue. It turns out that maybe there are some supernatural evil people after us or her. We're not entirely sure in the first issue, but it looks creepy, it looks spooky, and I am very excited about it. Pros! This is a very unsettling piece of horror. You don't really see much until the very last page of this comic, but throughout the entire comic you know there's something wrong. You're very creeped out, you're waiting for something to happen, and because you're waiting for something to happen, you psych yourself out and get more and more unsettled. The art is perfect for this storyline. It reminds me of a very old Vertigo-esque style to it. It's very dark, it's very gritty. It goes hand in hand with a dark, gritty horror comic. It's great. The visual element of this comic really helps draw you in and make you feel even more unsettled. The art of the humans, they're not attractive. It's quite an ugly features that go with an ugly storyline. It's brilliant. It's really beautifully matched together. It's great. Cons. The only real con to this story is, like I said, it's kind of hard to tell you what's going on because right now I don't know what's going on, and even reading the synopsis of the story arc, I still don't know what's going on, and I get very annoyed with some comics when it's done like that, because it's a very fine line between being a brilliant piece of writing and just confusing. At the moment, I believe this is a brilliant piece of writing, but it is very hard for me when I'm doing a review and I'm telling you what it's about and I'm sitting there going, well, I've read it and I still can't really tell you yet. But overall, it was spooky, it was creepy, and I still want to pick up the second issue. Like, this last page especially made me go, I need to carry on reading, and that shows that it's a good comic book. And honestly guys, if you're into horror comics, this is one for you to check out. You have to read it. Well, thank you so much for watching today's comic review. It's not like my old format where it's like a couple comics in one video. I'm doing a comic per video now. It's easier for me to share towards that certain artist. It's easier for me to film as there's less pressure that I've got to read loads of comic books. So from now on, I'm just going to, as and when, finish a comic, review it and upload it. So I hope you're okay with that new format. Please comment below and let me know what you think. Or would you prefer me to do the old shows like I used to do? Either way, let me know. Also, have you read this yet? Because I'd love to know your thoughts on how to describe what happened, because I'm struggling. Well, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.